Assalamu alaikum, what's up food lovers? Papa Idris here, you know the drill. New spots, new flavors, let's go. So, Alhamdulillah, today I thought, you know what, I've not done a review in a while, so I'm actually going to go and purchase something especially for this review. So I thought, you know what, I can't carry on doing reviews in Sheffield where we've got our local legend, Imran's Diner on London Road. How can I do another review without giving them a shout out? So I've eaten from them many times, but the item I purchased today, this is the first time I'm having it. So I've chose to go for the Peri thigh burger, and I've gone for the hot meal. Before I carry on with the review, just want to remind you all, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, like and share as much content as you can, just to try and show the support and grow my profile as well. So back to the review. I've got the thigh burger here, so I'm going to open this box. So they serve their meals in these kind of cardboard boxes, which they're quite nice. They keep the food a little bit warm. Obviously, I've picked the food up because I didn't want to order through like Uber Eats or anything. I was already out. I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up and I'll go and get a meal. The good thing about these boxes is you can open them up actually, and you can kind of create a little bit of a surface for you to eat on. So I've done that there. Just move that back. So we've got the food. This is the Peri thigh burger. So, like I said, I've been to Imran's many times. I normally go for the Imran's special box, which has got like a piece of chicken in, chips, wedges, chicken doner, lamb doner, and it comes with sauces and a drink. I wanted to go for something that maybe isn't something that you would typically order. It's something that I've wanted to try for a while, because I'm typically, when I go for like a chicken burger, I'll go for like the fried version, or a grilled peri breast chicken burger. This one is thigh chicken, so it's a little bit different to what I would typically have. So again, I've gone for that meal with chips and wedges, and I asked them to give me some sauces. So they've given me their mint sauce, their chili, their garlic mayo, and some of their sweet chili sauce. Now I do like hot chili as well, but I've got some of that at home. I've got like a bottle of that at home, but I'm trying to stick away from the spices a little bit, just to avoid kind of upsetting my stomach. So I'm just going to put some of that on top of the chips and wedges. That's some of the mint sauce there. I've got the garlic mayo. So again, these are like the kind of ketchup style ones that you get, like the bigger companies do. So I'll put some of that on. And then I'm going to put some of this sweet chili sauce on. And again, like I say, I've tried these sauces before. That's why I'm confidently putting them on top. Okay. And what I like about Imran's is, no matter whenever you go for one of their meals, they're consistently good. And I've even from when I was a young kid, I used to go there and try their burgers and food, and it's always been very, very good quality. I've never had a bad meal from there, so mashallah, it's always good, and the service is good as well. And they've got some great deals on, so it's worth having a look. They've got their own little munch box as well, which I didn't go for today, but just for information purposes, they've got something like that on there as well. And the drink I've gone for is this Ginza Cola. I've had this before. I think it's a really, really good alternative to the bigger brands. I try to, wherever I can, try and go for the alternatives. If it's not available, obviously I'll take what's available, but generally speaking, this drink here, mashallah, is a very good alternative. So without further ado, let's try some of this food. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm going to go in for the burger first. So before I take a bite, actually, I just want to show you plenty of sauce, mayo in there. We've got a slice of cheese and quite a generous thick helping of chicken there. Now it's got plenty of sauce, and I did go for hot, so let's give it a try. So straight away, that peri flavour, nice and spicy, and what I will say, it's got a nice kick to it. I went for hot. I would say if you can't handle your spice, maybe go for something a little bit less hot. That bun is like a brioche style bun. I really like that bread actually. Something I didn't mention before, but that bread, that bread cake or bun or whatever you want to call it, it's got like a char on top, so they've obviously grilled it. It's nice and soft, nice fresh. And the chicken itself, we've gone for thigh, so I'm just going to take another bite. I'm finding it difficult to not make a mess because it's really saucy actually. I do apologise. So we've got nice thick piece of chicken there, very juicy. I've never had a piece of thigh chicken in a burger before, but it actually goes really well together. I'm gonna say, in some ways, I think that's better than a breast burger, if I'm completely honest, because it's not dry at all. It's absolutely probably one of the juiciest burgers I've had. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying that flavour, and I can see even the thigh chicken, I can see in there, it's even got the skin in there, which with the breast burgers you don't get. This has got So, like I say, finding it difficult to not make a mess. So, the chicken itself, it's juicy, it's flavourful. The sauce around it, great. Skin in the burger, not come across that before. Absolutely brings the taste out for that chicken. The bun itself, it's fresh, it's been grilled, it's tasty. Let's move on to these chips and wedges. Now, I've got one of these chips. You can see they're your standard takeaway style chips. Got some sauce on there. I brought these home. Now, obviously, they've been sat in the box a while on the way home. And I can say they're crunchy. They're typical takeaway style chips, but they're decent quality, and you know, they're nothing that you wouldn't expect, but they've still got that crunch, even though I brought them home, and obviously they've had time to sit in the box, and you know, they've obviously let off their sweat and so on, and they're still really juicy. I've got one of their potato wedges here, so you can see there. For those of you who are not from Sheffield or from Yorkshire, you've probably not come across this type of wedge before. In Sheffield we do get these. Now, I didn't know this till recently, but you can't actually get these from everywhere in the UK. So places like London, Birmingham, I've not come across this wedge before. I've not seen them in Bradford as well, to be honest. I don't know, they may be at the odd place. Drop it in the comments if you know somewhere that does these types of wedges outside of Sheffield. But I've not come across them. So anyway, this is a potato wedge. Really fluffy potato. You can see nice, fresh. You know, they're made with real potatoes. It's not the frozen stuff. You know, I put my sauce on there, garlic mayo, chili. Everyone likes their own kind of you know, sauces, but that's typically what I would go for, or even mint sauce. Wedges, obviously I've had them before. As always, they never disappoint. The wedges are really nice. Like I say, they're soft, you know, for a big piece of potato. Sometimes it's easy to undercook them, but mashallah, these today are absolutely as good as always. I'm gonna talk about the sauces themselves. The garlic mayo, the mint sauce, the sauce itself, I'm not 100% sure, but they taste homemade. They're better than the shop bought stuff. So I'd say the sauces are above average, but they are nice, and you know, you can have them separate, you can have them on top. I'm gonna have a sip of this Kinza Cola. I do like this one actually. I think it's a really good alternative. Nice and cold. Great drink. I would recommend this with any meal. I'm not sure if there's a sugar-free version, but this is a full sugar version and it's great. I think it's time to score. Do you know what? Their food has always been consistently good. I know there's more than one branch in Sheffield. This one I'm reviewing today is the one on London Road. Now, there's another one that's in the Wicker, and that one's really good as well, but I'm only talking about this one today. This one is, like I say, food's been fresh, good quality, consistently good whenever you go. I've had the Peri Thai burger meal. I'm going to give this a 9.2 out of 10. 9.2 out of 10 because that is a real favourite of mine. If I'm going for a grilled burger in future, Peri, I'll probably go for the Thai majority of the time. I still like the breast burgers, but I think this is becoming a bit of a favourite of mine. I've only tried it first time today, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for watching my review. Remember guys to like, share and subscribe to all my videos. Until next time, Papa out.